Thank you for joining. This is a networking lab demonstration. In this video, I will be demonstrating DNS configuration. The video will be brief. Much of the foundational configuration has already been done. I'll get started. In this topology, the default page of the web server can be accessed by typing 10.0.0.35 into the web browser. The goal is to have end users type a human-readable and more memorable name into the browser instead of this IP address. I've chosen the name company.intranet.com. Once the DNS server is configured, company.intranet.com will be linked to the IP address 10.0.0.35. Employees can use this more memorable name instead of the IP address. Okay, I'm going into the web server. I want you to take a look at the default gateway. You can see that it is properly configured at 10.0.0.33. The IP address is 10.0.0.35, and the mask is 255.255.255.224. Going into the Service tab of the web server, the HTTP service is turned on. The index page has already been customized. I'll show you how the intranet's default web page is currently accessed and that it in fact can be accessed. Okay, now I'll improve this process by configuring the DNS server. Let's take a look at the current configuration. The default gateway has been assigned. The IP address is 10.0.0.34, but I see that I need to change the mask to reflect a /27 CIDR. I'll change it to 255.255.255.224. Hang on one second. I just realized something. Okay, yes, here it is. The DNS server still requires you to indicate the IP address of the DNS server as part of the server settings. I'll do that now. Okay, now I'll set up the service. I'll go into the Service tab of the server and select DNS. Next, I'll enter the domain name. I've chosen company.intranet.com. Then, I'll enter the IP address to which the name should resolve. Finally, I'll click Add and turn the service on. Okay, that's it for configuration on the DNS server side. The end devices now need to be made aware of the DNS server so that they can utilize the name instead of the IP address of the web server. I will go into each of the end devices, including the web server, and provide the IP address of the DNS server. I'll start with the web server and work my way around the topology. After that, configuration should be complete on both the client side and server side. This shouldn't take too long. Give me a minute or two. Okay, I'm more than halfway done. Now I'll configure the last device. Okay, I'll choose a device and test the name resolution. How about PC3? I'll click on the browser and wait for it to open up. I'll enter company.intranet.com and see if it properly resolves to the IP address 10.0.0.35. Perfect, DNS is working. I'll enter the IP address as well, and the same page will be served back. Hang on. Okay, yes, no change. Here's an attempt to access the page, but this time I'll enter internet instead of intranet. As expected, the page will not be served. Okay, I'll change it back. That's it. DNS configuration is complete. I hope that you enjoyed this video. For similar videos, I invite you to browse the playlist. Thank you, and goodbye for now.